I think the whole inspection remedy is about the most frustrating part for most agents involved in a transaction. And here's a really common thing that goes on in a multiple offer situation, which God knows there's a lot of those these days, right? So what is one of the most common things that you see out there in these multiple offer situation would be contingent on a home inspection, but no remedy. So first of all, what does that mean when it says no remedy? So it technically means that they're going to do a home inspection. They're either going to buy the house or they're not, but they're not going to ask you to fix anything. So it is contingent on the home inspection, even if it has no remedy. If they don't want to buy the house, then they don't have to and they could terminate. I also find that no remedy be a very hollow thing. I've had my own clients I had one guy ask for every single thing he saw in the inspection report. I've had lots of situations where people know that it really doesn't protect anybody from anything. What you hope it means at best is don't nickel and dime me. We all know if there's something big, the seller's likely going to fix it, because what are they going to do? Put it back on the market, disclose it, deal with it again? They're going to work it out with you. So big items, I think we all understand what it really means is don't ask for all kinds of maintenance or deferred stuff, but if it's a big item, we'll deal with it. I still think, though, it's kind of a hollow thing because people do all kinds of things in and around it and with it. Here's another approach to it. Set a benchmark for it. Define what it means. You could say, hey, if there's items under $500, $700, we're not going to ask you, and put that within the contract. Basically saying contingent on a home inspection, 3-4 days for a remedy, and no remedy items will be requested if the item is not valued at or the remedy is not X dollars more. So put a real dollar amount on that. I like that approach. I think what it is saying, we all know we're going to ask. I'm going to tell you what we define nickel and dime as, and it's going to be this dollar amount, and we're just going to ignore things under that. But if it's more than that, we're going to ask you. I like that approach when I'm a listing agent. I think it differentiates you from everybody else. It makes you reasonable, and it tells you basically a roadmap of how things are going to work. I wouldn't make it less than $500, and I don't know if you need to really go much over $800. So somewhere in that $500-$700 range, I think makes sense. So go out there and try and differentiate yourself and let your clients know how you're working to protect their interest and how you're not just kind of following the herd like everybody else, and that's why they refer people to you. Be a pro and up your game.